over at the MPI booth at IMEX in Las Vegas, and with me is Drew. Drew, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing today?
Great. So tell me about what's going on here at IMEX. There's a lot of people that are attending. We love this in-person interaction, right?
Yeah. So it's great to have this great community back together. This is my fourth IMEX America. I've also been to IMEX Frankfurt 4 times as well. So it's just good. It's good to see us get back to this full footprint. You know, we've got well over 12,000 people here, lots of exhibitors, lots of planners, and the energy and the buzz is, frankly, it's like nothing I've seen before. And like I said, it's my fourth one, so it's really impressive.
So what's been the big buzz, or what are people talking about at this event that you're having to address as MPI?
Yeah, so a lot of people are talking about how the industry is coming back, and this is a good example of it. I mean, with 6 football fields wide of exhibitors, I haven't made it past 1/4 of it. So tomorrow I'm going to take a little bit of time to go actually see some stuff. But what we hear a lot of talk about right now is workforce development. When the pandemic hit, the events industry was the hardest impacted. Reality is, and this is the sad news, hardest impacted, and it will be the last one to come back because of business travel, because of face-to-face. There are still concerns out there. The good news is that while people have left the industry, a lot of people have come back in. So we've gotten some fresh blood. We've gotten a lot younger in this industry. So the mindset and the freshness that comes with that brings new creative thinking. And that's what we're starting to see in a lot of event planners, and a lot of those in this industry, that they're bringing new concepts, new ways of thinking, new ways of incorporating, organically incorporating destinations and sustainability and things like that into the events industry. So it's making things a whole lot newer.
Well, that's what we're finding and talking with a lot of the people here, is they're wanting more meaningful experiences. Are you finding that?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think what you're starting to see with this new fresh thinking are individuals who are coming in with these angles of incorporating, like I said, sustainability into the experience, but also really working with the destination to ensure that the destination's angle is brought into it as well. So you'll see events like this in Vegas that really pull in the brand a lot better. We are ourselves at MPI. We have an event taking place in Mexico this next year, and so you start to see a lot of better incorporation of the events, and I think that's the younger generation who are nomadic in terms of where they live and where they travel. So travel is kind of part of their blood, and they're really bringing that into how events are planned.
So what would be your key success tip right now for an event organization to get ahead of the curve, to kind of figure out what is going to draw everybody in? What do you think that success message would be?
Yeah, so I hate to take a tagline from another company, but really think fresh, which Subway used for a long time, right?
Yeah.
So, but really think fresh, like really try and flip things on their side. People are really looking for experiences these days. They don't want the same old shtick. They don't want the same old keynote. They more than anything, what we found also is that education is one thing, but having been siloed in our houses for 2.5 years, people want to be together. We put on an event here in Vegas last year, and we found that our education sessions weren't as full as the hallways. So people really want to be together. They want to network. So as you're starting to plan your events, think fresh in terms of that same old education platform in the past that may have worked. People want to have education that connects them now to other people. So try and find education events that actually bring people together and are helping to kind of connect both education and learning with the peer-to-peer connections.
Well, thank you so much for speaking with us and being here at IMEX. I know that you are a strong partner with IMEX, and we look forward to seeing you next year. Any final words of wisdom? Closing words of wisdom, not final words, because we want you to stick around, right?
Right. So at MPI, we say when we meet, we change the world, right? And our kind of unique selling proposition is change your world. And with that, we always want to just think about change. Think about change in terms of conceptual development. Think about change in terms of how that impact that you make at an event can change whatever you're trying to accomplish with the individuals attending. So think change and just kind of think the new.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
Cool.
Drew.
Thank you.
Check, baby, 1, 2. Drew, your
Check,
turn.
baby, 1, 2, 3.